Hello guys, Xeonexis here, and today I'm going to be giving you a quick video about the direction that the Art of War 3 developers are planning to take. So, as you may have noticed, a bunch of you guys have kept asking questions again and again and again, but before, the developers really did not give any answer, but today, they are going to be answering those questions, so we're going to be covering the part 1 and the part 2 of this video, or rather, this stream, alright? So, the part 1 question is, will a new faction be added? So to put it short, it seems like they noticed that there are actually not enough players to implement a third faction. But guys, I'm pretty sure that you really need to consider that adding new faction means new upgrades, new heroes, upgrades regarding buildings, units and stuff. So you really need to take that into consideration because again, that's a new faction, which means other stuff that you guys need to manage, right? So yeah, will transports be added to the game? So the short answer is yes. So adding transports to the game may make the game very interesting because it introduces a bunch of strategies, but not only that, it allows to open more possibilities of maps, like for example for different islands kind of stuff, because I think they're only planning to add air and sea transports. Now finally, some sort of cute strategy to apply. Will there be new heroes added? Well, short answer, yes, but I think they're not prioritizing it because they're currently making some balance changes because, well, as you may have noticed when the update got out, a lot of stuff happened, alright? So, another one, new game modes. When will 3 versus 3 be available in the main version? Well, at least we can expect that to be here this year because, I mean, to add the new version, the new 3 versus 3 mode, you also have to reshape the main menu of the game because currently the only thing in the main menu is the PvP and the 2 versus 2. So they will have to somehow add a 3 versus 3 there. Alright? So, will there be a mode with no time limit? Long story short, no. I don't think a mode with no time limit is actually fun. Imagine playing a game 8 hours straight. That is exhausting and not much rewarding because, yeah, there's that. Will there be any new game modes? Long story short, yes. They're currently working on a 2 versus 2 versus 2 and a 1 versus 2 and others. So, I think this mode is what you call the free-for-all, which is, you can find this on the common RTS games such as Starcraft, Warcraft 3 and all. So yeah, this would be pretty exciting. So I just hope that they kind of what they call this, even if you have premium, you should not be able to see the names of the other players because, for example, if you're a very well-known player and then players are going to be like, oh no, it's that guy, so let's go 5 versus 1 him and then we kill each other, something like that, kind of like that. All right, next, will there be a mode without the boosts and equal upgrade level of opponents? Basically, currently, that's only the sandbox. But I think what they're saying is yes. So this could be pretty interesting because if there is going to be a tournament mode where everyone has the same upgrades and the same skill cards, now hopefully, hopefully this is not just a mode, but hopefully this apply to all tournament modes. That would be pretty nice because what's going to be measured is the skill level and not just the the upgrades. At the same time, I think this would invite players to play tournaments more because they will know that everything there is equal. Yeah. Next, are mixed battles going to be available? We're talking about Confederation Resistance versus Resistance. So it seems like they're also planning to apply that. I mean, look at the recent tournament, which is your enemies, or sorry, the caravan or the is both Resistance and Confederation. So imagine facing a chameleon plus shield combo. That would be pretty broken. Alright? So, next, will it be possible to watch replay of my clanmates? Will it be allowed to watch replays without the fog of war? A lot of players have requested this since the dawn of time because apparently you also need to look at what your enemy is doing. So maybe next time, seeing what your enemy is also doing also allows you to fix your mistakes, at the same time see certain strategies that you may want to counter in the future, because not only that, it also allows for great replay analysis. Alright, so it seems like they're also planning to rework the replay, so yeah, that is pretty nice. Will it be possible to join 2 clans simultaneously, both Resistance and Confederation? Yes. However, they plan to allow both players to actually simultaneously join 2 clans. But the thing is, that can be pretty hard to manage. So, I mean, playing on both accounts can be pretty hard just so you can maintain a certain clan, alright? Because some clans, I don't know, EBSG, require like a certain amount of points that you really need to play a lot every day in order to actually meet. So, that may be pretty hard to balance. Unless you make it like one of your profiles joins a very active clan, but your other profile joins a very passive clan. So, yeah. Okay, do you plan to reduce the number of players in clans? It seems like they're reducing the number from 50 to 25 to 30. Alright. Hopefully, yeah, I'm not really sure on how this will affect the clan, but hopefully they're also going to change the mechanics or reduce the amount of points required in order to open crates because of these changes. Hopefully, that is. So, yeah, but apparently, it seems like this one is okay. So it seems like they really are prioritizing that. So when will you add new campaign missions? Point is, they're not prioritizing on adding campaign missions. I mean, think about it, guys. You play the campaign missions twice. You play it on the easy mode, you play it on the hard mode, or unless you're that guy who plays it hard mode instantly. All right. So the point is, you only play it at least twice. So after that, you forget that it even exists. So I don't think campaign mode is a priority here. So does GG have other games in development? Short answer, yes, but they are actually prioritizing Art of War 3, so we have nothing to worry about. Next, will there be online tournaments in the game? Yes, there could be. The thing is, in order for this to happen, you actually need to implement this function called observer mode. So a lot of YouTubers have been requesting this mode, because if this mode is going to be enabled, then we are going to be allowed to actually like host live tournaments. Like imagine, guys, a tournament live between 2 players, and then the reward would probably be, I don't know, tokens or skill cards, something like that. That would be pretty interesting also, and good content. So will there be a new background music in the game? Yes. Oh, hopefully it's going to be something cool, rock kind of stuff. Will there be an option to share resources in 2 versus 2 and 3 versus 3 battles? So it seems like they have this, like they have an idea about this, but they're not putting this onto the priority. Alright, so it seems like just a couple of rewards. Now let's proceed to the part 2. So, will players' income be increased in the game? Will tournament rewards be increased? So, to put it into perspective, yes, they are planning to change the income, because recently, last year, they have increased the income of the contract system. So hopefully, they're also planning to up the reward system a bit. At the same time, the tournament, because make like the tournaments right now aren't, not a lot of players are actually playing it, because they're not really attracted to the reward. So hopefully they change it. All right. Will the upgrade cost be reduced? Long story short, I don't think it will be, but they are currently observing the statistics though. So I think they're planning to make certain changes, but we do not know in the future, guys. So yeah, hopefully GG, hopefully the upgrade costs and the time it takes hopefully gets reduced. So will the container collection system be changed? I mean, for me, guys, the current container collection system is kind of balanced, because before, a rifleman on a infantry scouting boost will collect 80 to 90% of the containers in the map, and that's kind of unfair for the Confederation. However, with the recent changes, now this makes it only 50-50. So I think it's kind of fair. So yeah, there's that. So the thing is, losing time, blah blah blah. If a player hesitates, no. Long story short, I think they're not planning to change the container system. I think they're going to make it remain currently. Will there be any more unit and building upgrades added in the next 2 years? Oh, well, yeah, long story short, they are not actually planning to add existing unit or building upgrades. Well, thankfully, that at least that's good news. So, will there be any rank restrictions to improve the commander skill tree? Yeah, I mean, a lot of players have actually been requesting this, like certain skill rank should only be limited to certain ranks, because I mean, imagine facing a rank 10 with a rank 20 skill card, that's pretty broken. But it seems like they are not planning to add this feature, unfortunately. So yeah, but hey, they are watching the server statistics. Okay, so need more stars for each rank. Apparently, they are not planning to increase the number of stars. I mean, come on, guys. I don't know, 79,000, 80,000, rank 29. That is a lot of stars. I mean, yeah, good point though, because when you lose, you don't lose any stars. You just gain 1 star or you gain 0 stars at all. So yeah, there's that. Will the automatic switch to siege mode be returned? So yes, I mean, currently there are a bit of bugs in that feature, I noticed. So yeah, I think they're probably fixing it, and then they're probably gonna bring it back. So will there be night maps? Will there be urban maps? So gameplay improvement. So currently the thing is, they're considering that idea, but they are not prioritizing adding these kinds of map first. Okay? So will the matchmaking system be improved? So long story short, they are constantly improving their matchmaking system. So yeah, they are selecting your opponent based on win rate, rank, and ping parameters. Then hopefully they're also considering the number of upgrades and the rank of skill cards. That's it. So will it be possible to use game account for both Android and iOS? I mean, guys, personally, I don't think this is due to certain rules. I don't think this is possible. Yeah, and yep, that's what the devs answered. It's not really possible to do this. Will there be a PC version? No. Yep, no, because if you want to play on PC, you have like emulators to do that. You have a bunch of stuff to do that. So will there be a public? Yeah, a lot of players actually want this. There are no plans to add it. Oh, please, GG, add it. We really need some sort of communication to the enemy, because like we want to relate to them. Oh, hey, I want to do contracts. Want to do contracts too? Something like that. When will be the next update rather? So it seems like they are aiming for a February 2022 update. So yeah, let's let's hope it happens, or and no more delays. Will it be possible to customize the interface? Will it be possible to move the buttons around as desired? It seems like yes, they will actually plan to include this in their work, but this feature is not under. In other words, they are not prioritizing this feature for now, but it will be added soon. Are there any plans to promote the game to attract new players? Perhaps through advertising on social media or any other way? They run advertising campaigns regularly. So the thing here is, I don't think the issue is with having new players or attracting new players. I think the really issue that you really need to pay attention to is the player retention, because look at it this way, right? Like you got good advertising, so you got 1 million new players every day. But then out of those 1 million new players, only 10% actually decide to stay and play the game. Like for example, I don't know, out of 1 million players, 100,000 players decided to stay and play more. And then those 100,000 players, they will then be reduced to 50,000. So the real problem here is the player retention, because even if you get like, I don't know, let's say half, 500,000 new players, but out of those 500,000 new players, like 300,000 players actually decide to stay, and then let's say in the next 3 months, those 300,000, only 150,000 play. So that is still a big addition. So I hope that they really actually pay attention to the player retention and not just the new player count. So I guess that's it. That's it for now, guys. So yeah, see you next time. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Xeonexis over and out.